We're back. Yes, sir. We are back. Something that we've taken some time off for different reasons, but we're back. I can promise you I'll be here each and every week to focus on this and to focus on everything that needs to be done. Probably like, hey, what the hell does that mean? Just know we're back and we're going to start putting in work. Steven probably won't be with us for a couple weeks, so I'm gonna definitely hold it down. Um, So yeah, that's what I got to say about that. Just getting into it. Make sure you listen to the previous quick slants that have been out there. They have been good episodes, so I highly recommend everyone going out to taking a peek at them. A lot of different things and a lot of different changes will happen this week. You'll see it on Twitter. You'll start to see me more consistent with different stuff, and that's something that I owe to you all. So I'll make sure to have you all glued in for that. Some of the accounts that have been inactive, I will make sure that those accounts are active again. And some of the stuff that y'all are probably like, damn, he's talking more about sports betting or cryptos and stuff. You'll definitely get that. I'm going to start going back to a top five in different things of cryptos and stuff. And yeah, we'll be good. We definitely will be good. I'm looking forward to it. It's a lot of something that I've come to accept, but without further ado, so the spaces, I had one on Monday. It was just me on the spaces. Something that I hope everyone listens to and looks into as well. The other thing, sorry, okay, I thought so. Um, the other thing is just a hot take. So first thing is Zach Wilson. So with Zach Wilson, he's essentially the talk of the town in New York. I even am impacted by it because they're losing, which means the games that were highly anticipated are not highly anticipated anymore. And the games that were supposed to be like end games, nobody even gives a damn about them anymore. Zach Wilson just keeps losing, throwing interceptions of sorts. So that's kind of really all I need to talk about that. That's the hot take. I think the Jets need to do something. At first, of course, the public eye was saying Zach Wilson's the best for the job. He knows the system. No, they messed up with that pick. You can't go back on what you end up doing and just keeping it a buck like that. Kind of segueing into the finance and the crypto and stuff like that. First thing is NFTs are not dead. Someone I think everyone should follow is Chris. His Twitter handle is eat_insanity. Another one is Espresso. I actually was able to I wouldn't say onboard, I would say talk a little bit to this person that hired me at my current job. We were talking about like crypto and different like finance stuff. And he said, well, what's a crypto that I should look into? And I said, Solana. Like that's the big ones. That's one that I definitely will continue to hold the bag up. I will continue to let other people know about it. Cause then once you go into the layers of Solana, Crown is one. Of course, Booties become another one. Um, Crown, Booty, Nana, Coco. I'll have to check on my Coco bags later today, but those are some of the big ones that I think a lot of people should look into. Kind of going into that, the next thing is Pudgy Penguins. And with Pudgy Penguins, just a big thing with them is they got into Walmart. So just kind of looking into everything that's going on with that. Congrats to them because they're doing a lot when it comes to Amazon and then Walmart. So of course, maybe the price, a lot of people want number go up. It's not going in that direction. But when it comes to the impact that it's having in the Web 2 community, that is something that is important. And I think that is something that is big that a lot of people need to look into and start talking about. Another thing I want to just segue over to is the legacy finance system. And the first one is ETFs. Um, I think everybody should own an ETF. It's a good way to end up just having skin in the game. Another one is pay attention to the Delta Sky Lounges. They did make adjustments and changes. So I highly recommend any and everyone to look into that too. I know it's kind of vague, but Delta Sky Lounges used to be the big thing, and not as many people can go into the Delta Sky Lounges. So an adjustment has been made over there that you have to be in a higher stature to be able to get in. Me personally, I'll just be going to the priority pass. I don't be dealing with all that other shit that y'all be going into. But yeah, finally going into the sports side of things. The first one is the Connecticut Sun and the Liberty are tied up. Tiffany Hayes, shout out to the homie Hayes. She had 30 last night, although it came in a loss. But pay attention to what happens in the WNBA. Another one is fantasy football. So the big pickups, let's see if I can end up just telling you guys this. Let me find this out. So where is it? Oh, recent transactions. So the first one is this man said likely to trade Jalen Hurts. Okay. Um, Someone ended up picking up Tank Dell for $10. Someone scooped up Dak Prescott. Someone got Jack Moody. Of course, Devon Achin is another thing. And then, of course, people dropped were like Elijah Mitchell, Samaje Perine, Quentin Johnson. Jerry Jeudy was picked up last week. So that was something else that was important. Zach Moss was picked up. How did Zach Moss even do? I know the other week, Zach Moss had 21, which is solid. And then going into, I'm just picking up one league. I got CJ Stroud, just kind of hold him for long term because it's kind of a dynasty, the league I play in. So if I want to hold him, I can. The Bengals defense was picked up. Moody was picked up. Ferguson was picked up by me. Tank Dell was picked up. That was another big one. Palmer was picked up because of Mike Williams getting injured. Devon Achan, he was picked up. Antonio Gibson was dropped. Mike Gibson, as I mentioned, was dropped. And I don't even think that's something you want Mike Williams for next year because he's had a couple of injuries. Matthew Stafford was picked up. And those have been like the main pickups. Tank Dell and Devon Achan were the main ones that have been picked up over there. Going into some of the not the fantasy football picks, the football picks themselves. We'll run through this one really quick. So Stevens, I'm going to block out because he is not going to be taking part in these right now. First game is Packers-Lions. I'm going to go with the Lions, but I'm not fully confident about that one. That's the Thursday night game. Jacksonville against Atlanta. That's going to be the early London game. Falcons, Jaguars. The Jaguars have to get hot again. So I'm going with the Jaguars. Dolphins, Bills. I think this is when the Dolphins cool down. So I'm going to go with the Bills on that one. Broncos, Bears. Believe it or not, I'm going to go with the Broncos. I just think the Bears are not good. Ravens, Browns. I'm a homer every single week. I'm going with the Ravens. Bengals, Titans. I'm going with the Bengals. The Titans just do not look the same. Rams, Colts. I got the Rams in that one. Colts are solid, but the Rams did put up a good fight last week against the Bengals. So I think they can do it again. Puka Nacua has been doing well. Kyron Williams has been doing good. Tutu Atwell came alive. Van Jefferson, I saw him have a good one. Tyler Higbee also caught a couple. Buck Saints. I'm going with the Saints in this one, although I can see the Bucks coming back. Commanders, Eagles. This is an easy one. I'm going with the Eagles. It's in Philly. It'd be different if it was in Landover. Vikings, Panthers. I'm going with the Vikings. I think the Vikings do stand a chance. I do not think that they'll go 0-4. Steelers, Texans. I'm going with the Steelers, black and yellow. The next one, Raiders, Chargers. The Chargers still look good, so I think the Chargers are going to do well in that one. Patriots, Cowboys. I have to go with the Cowboys. There's no one else I'm picking for that one. Patriots are decent, but that Cowboys defense is solid, and they're going to bounce back from their loss to the Cardinals. Cardinals, 49ers, going with the 49ers. Chiefs, Jets, going with the Chiefs. They don't have Aaron Rodgers. Seahawks, Giants. I am going with the Seahawks for right now. A caveat is if Saquon Barkley plays, then I can see the Giants winning. But as of right now, I am going to go with the Seahawks. The Seahawks and Ken Walker have been doing good. Come back to you guys next week. Those are kind of the picks that I'm going with. Good luck to everyone out there if you end up following any of these picks. Finally, basketball is right around the corner. The what you got I have. I didn't talk about it earlier, but Dame Dollar is going to the Bucks. Dame Dollar seemed moderately happy about that. So Damian Lillard is going to the Bucks. Nurkic is going to the Suns. DeAndre Ayton is going to the Trailblazers. Drew Holiday is going to the Trailblazers, but they're already saying they're making him available for trade. Some rumors, of course, are he might go back to Philly. I don't know how that's going to work. Of course, picks were involved as well, but that's the nuts and bolts of everything that happened over there. Until next time, Hayes, we out.